Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up, and if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
The Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
Money Boss.
What's happening?
What it is, man. Just like that, we back Secret Menu Podcast on a Tuesday. And this thing, it's been a minute. Had a lot going on, and I took a vacation, you know what I'm saying? But we back in this thing, man. What you been doing, boss? What's been going on?
Same old. Brother, I ain't did nothing.
Well, you just had a motherfucking birthday. Happy birthday to the boss, man.
Yes, I did. And it wasn't nothing crazy for me. I was just chilling, sitting in the backyard.
You kept it light?
I didn't fuck with the lights. I sat in the backyard.
You kept it light.
Oh, yeah, kept it real light. Yep. Sat in the backyard, had me a cigar, smoked me some hookah. I was chilling.
Okay, I thought your ass would have been out here.
That was my intention. My intentions were to be there, but just didn't make it. And so I stayed at home.
Okay, I see some of my people in the building. Glenn Mack is in the house. Veranda Biddix is in the house. Heather Marie is in the house. Cuba is in the house. You know what I'm saying? Sherry San Felipe Pinto.
Damn.
Is in the house. Shout out Sherry. Let me read that motherfucker again. Shout out Sherry San Felipe Pinto. That's definitely a new face. We love the new faces in here, you know what I'm saying?
That definitely has
Ava
to be
Miss Me is in the house. Shout out to everybody pulling up, man. Y'all know how we do it. Just like that, we back. Secret Menu Podcast, you know what I'm saying? Memorial Day, you didn't do nothing either? Kept that light?
Kept it light, bro. I went up, like I said, this weekend, we went to Stockton on Saturday for the East Bay Dragons little function. And other than that, I was at home. I didn't do shit.
How was that? Wildin' Out was out there. Was that Saturday Wildin' Out was there too?
Yeah, they was there too. Yeah. Okay. It was cool.
Stockton was kind of lit then, huh?
Stockton was loaded. Stockton was loaded.
That's what it do. Well, y'all know how we come in, man. We back. Let's get into it, man. Without further ado, Diego Red is in the building.
Money Boss is definitely in his own humble abode. And your mama is crazy. your mama, your auntie, your cousin, they all crazy. They crazy as a motherfucker. And I'm just gonna say this. I really have to put my foot down on your family. Your family just thinks they can call when they want to, talk crazy when they want to, say what they want to, and it don't work that way. So I got a phone call, told me, hey nigga, get up, get dressed, we gonna do X, Y, and Z. No ma'am. I'm not doing that.
You went for
nigga, you owe us. Oh y'all. The fuck do I owe y'all? Fuck.
Us. Us. At that, not me. Us.
It's your birthday, and we want to. Y'all go do that and find somebody else to
treat
do
you
it.
for your birthday, boss.
I wasn't on that.
God damn.
I wasn't. You know what I mean? I wasn't on that. I wasn't even feeling that type of
They
party.
wanted to run a train on you for your birthday.
Yeah, but I see the locomotive. That's fine. I just didn't want to be the train today.
They was trying to
They could have
run
ran
you.
a train.
They was gonna run
They
you.
could have ran a train any other day, just not that one.
Mandy McIntyre's in the house.
Just not that day.
See, man.
No train for me on that day.
We are definitely back, though. You know what I'm saying? It's been a couple weeks. So let's get into it. It was Memorial Day weekend. Things that people do on Memorial Day weekend is swim, barbecue, and drink. Niggas and water, man. These motherfuckers had a pool party. Something's missing though, boss. Let's take a look. This much water in the pool.
Right.
What is it with black people in water? You can swim, right?
Yeah.
I can swim, but a lot of black people can't swim. I don't know what it is with us in water. And then when we go to pool parties, we just stand around and look cool. I don't understand, you know what I'm saying? Thorough Thavo in the house. He said, y'all done hit the year mark by now. Nigga, we way past the year. You late. You late. This is episode 233.
Yeah.
We hit our year, though.
Yeah, we've been in.
We did a whole... No, what was that? Was that the 100th episode show or was that one year?
Yeah, 100 episodes, yeah.
Yeah. But we appreciate the love, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100 episodes.
We definitely over a year, though. We've been doing this shit. We've been thugging it out. You know what I'm saying? The other thing people do Memorial Day weekend was drink, but drinking and driving is never smooth. But this guy found out the hard way. Let's take a look.
Please tell me why you stopping me?
Yeah, I'm about to.
Huh?
I'm about to.
What?
I'm about to tell you.
Stop sign?
No, I said
What stop sign, man?
I said I'm about to tell you.
Huh? You say stop sign?
No one said stop sign but you.
Why you stopping me?
You made an improper right-hand turn. When you're trying to do a new road, you got to turn that closest lane, sir.
Let me get my ID out for you, partner.
I appreciate you, man. Can you hand me the beer as well?
Huh?
Can you hand me the beer?
Who?
The beer? Can you hand me the beer?
The alcohol. There's no beer in there.
I can see it. It's right
Hey, hold it. Don't be searching my car.
Oh,
We gonna stop me talking about I ran a stop sign. What's going on here?
We had an open container in the car.
Wow. Sir,
What?
why did you stop me in the beginning? What's the proper call?
You made an improper right-hand turn.
What is the proper call?
You had to turn into the closest lane provided.
I want you to say that right here.
I did multiple times.
What? Improper right-hand turn?
Yes, that's why you're being stopped.
Are you for real?
No.
Like,
And then you also have a beer.
I was at a house and y'all got a warrant to arrest me
I did?
about an improper turn.
No one
Are
got-
you kidding me?
No one got a warrant to arrest you. We just traffic.
Piss me off, man.
How much you drink tonight?
Wait a minute. I gave you my bank card too.
No, this is your license. Mr. Robinson, I'm over here. How much you have to drink tonight?
Sir?
How much did you drink tonight?
Who?
How much did you drink tonight?
I don't really drink.
That was the beer you were just trying to grab out of my hand.
I ain't finna lie to you, I don't drink.
What? You don't drunk?
I swear to God, I don't drink. All because of an improper turn, as y'all say. A misdemeanor.
Nigga, what did you talk about?
Ain't better.
Was that nigga hella drunk, or was he just old and couldn't hear?
He was hella
He was
drunk.
drunk.
He was hella drunk.
God damn. Shout out
That
the
nigga
star for the
was
50
just good
stars,
drunk.
no 80 stars. The star with the 80 stars. Yeah, that nigga was, oh my God, he was out of
That
there.
nigga was just good and drunk.
He was out of there. Man, something ironically has taken the nation by storm. We've all been glued to our TVs and our phones, keeping an eye on this. 10 niggas escaped from a prison in Louisiana. And it's been like Prison Break, the TV show Prison Break. And I think that's kind of why the intrigue and people have been following it like this, because it's been intriguing. And it got to the point where we said, well, out of these 10 people, who would be last? And as the days passed, I did a poll. Everybody chose their favorite guy. It's down to those last two right there. And Antone T. Macy and Derek Groves. You know what I'm saying? My niggas is... They still on the run. They still on the run, man. Out of these two that's left, boss,
Macy.
you think Macy's the guy?
Macy.
Boss,
Because he got to do a lot. He got to do a lot.
He got
His
face
and
tats.
shit. Yeah, so he got to do a lot. So he can't just be outside and can't be, that nigga got to do too much.
And that's kind of what I thought. And then I seen this nigga posted on somebody's social media taunting the police earlier. Like a little while ago. This is crazy. A couple of these dudes were taunting the police. And he was the last one I seen taunting the police. We gonna see. Heather Marie says, I ain't want to jinx nobody. I ain't vote. I seen one nigga get mad. This is the white man want y'all to do. We betting on it, nigga. We didn't make these niggas escape from prison. It's a sad day that we betting to see who's going. We's not betting on. Now, if me and all y'all sat here and said, now which one of these niggas is going to jail? We betting on free niggas who've yet to commit a crime, but we know that nigga fuck up a lot. He goes, because we all know some niggas who always going to jail. So we sat back and said, I bet that nigga's going back to jail. What you $20 that nigga go back to jail before 2025 is over. Maybe we're wrong, but my nigga, you can't be mad at us. These niggas broke out of jail. They're going back. Maybe. It's too late. Niggas find something to be mad at every day. Every day. Let me have my fun. Lauren Jackson in the house. Alizé Madison's in the house. Shakur Ali is in the house. I seen Pamela Lilly in the house.
Whoa.
Kiana Allen is in the house.
Damn.
Pam pulled up.
Grandma damn Pam.
Mike Larry has arrived. I don't know what's up with Louisiana, boss, but I guess a lot of other people, like 2 more inmates broke out of 2 other facilities, and this is the coldest one right here because they went and arrested this nigga grandma, man. This is crazy. Escaped New Orleans inmate grandmother was reportedly arrested for sending him money. According to reports, a third person, Connie Wiedemann, 59 years old, was arrested for helping inmate Jermaine Donald, her grandson, by sending him money via cell phone app. She's charged as a felony accessory and was booked in the St. Tammany Parish. 5 fugitives remain at large. Oh, so maybe was he one of these niggas? Yep, that's him right there at the top, far right, huh?
All right. Maine Donald.
Oh, I thought this nigga was another. Because somebody else broke out of another one I seen. Oh, yeah, they got her. Damn, Grandma. But how does she know? She a grandma. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like,
hey, Grandma. Unless they had the records and the nigga was like, Grandma, I broke out of jail, send me for... You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She don't know. A lot of motherfuckers don't know where their grandkids be at. I don't know.
What they be doing.
That's a cold, you know what I'm saying? That's a cold situation. They didn't lock granny ass up for sending that nigga some money, man. Speaking of money, where did it go? They are discontinuing the penny. The United States will stop making pennies starting next year. Did you know that each penny costs 2 to 4 cents?
That's
2
crazy.
to 4 cents. We should have never had them.
1 cent.
This is why our fucking country be in debt, bro. You knew this?
Yeah. To make 1 cent, it takes us 2 to 4 cents to make it.
Each penny.
Why are we making that shit? Why? It makes you're already in the negative when you make that one motherfucker. You're in the negative.
That is crazy. It takes 2 to 4 cents.
But it's all a game. It's all a game, bro. It's a game.
Because it's not. It's really nothing. It represents a piece of gold somewhere. I understand it, but that was, oh my God.
It's copper. You know what I mean? So the penny being copper, it's worth more than 1 cent if you add it all, you know what I mean? And the weight of it. That's
right.
Why they use copper.
And then certain old pennies be worth $100, $40. Yeah. That's crazy. So we barely use paper money anymore at all. So I don't know if it's gonna affect anything.
Nah.
Cause
now you're not gonna get something that costs you 51 cents.
Because they already don't give them out here in the casino. So in the casino, if I got a ticket for $76.56, the penny don't come out. It says, do you want to donate your penny to charity? And you say no. So if it's 3 cents, it asks, do you want to donate your 3 or 4 cents to charity? If I say no, they print me out another ticket with 4 cents on it that I still can't cash, but I can put it in a slot machine with a 20 and try to. It's weird. They already don't give pennies out here already. So that's kind of crazy. I don't know. And then most of the money's digital anyways. I don't know. But it was Memorial Day weekend. Shout out to everybody who celebrated, barbecue, party, and most importantly, stayed safe. This guy brought something to my attention. And I had to think, I said no, then I said yeah. He believes that women drink more than they used to back in the day. Let's take a look. First I said no, like motherfuckers always, but a bitch will be on live with her own Don Julio. Like a fifth to the neck now. And I remember back in the day, ladies used to have a little boons for him. They used to have a little wine. Bitches do be having fifths now, boss. What do you think? Do you think women drink more than they used to?
Shit, they always been alcoholics. Ain't nothing new. They always been alcoholics.
Hard liquor though? Hennessy fifths and shit?
Well, it wasn't really hard liquor then, but they was always they was on. No, they was on White Irish Rose.
Wine.
They was on White Irish Rose. They was on not Taylor Port, but what's the other shit? White Irish Rose. They said
that audio didn't work for that nigga talking about.
No, it was muffled.
You wasn't gonna tell me.
I forgot.
Long story short,
I had seen it. That's why.
Long story short, that nigga says women drink more now. They have their own bottles of Hennessy and fifths and shit in the car all the time on live. It used to be niggas would drink more. But okay, y'all got the message. I didn't know that nigga didn't work. That nigga was garbled. That nigga was garbled.
Yeah, it was bad. I forgot.
So they've always been drinkers. And I said maybe that's a big city thing, because in our little ass city, they do drink. Mm-hmm.
We the drunkest city in America.
Are we?
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Yeah. We the drunkest city in America.
Do you think it's because we're so small and there really ain't much to do but drink?
That's the thing. We keep saying we so small, but so many motherfuckers in here, population-wise, as people, it's a bunch of motherfuckers here.
But see, me and D1 had that talk, because D1 was like, Fresno population is bigger than, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, nigga, there's Inglewood, Santa Monica, Venice, LA, Compton, yeah, but nigga, they all right there. Like, so even though this population is 200,000, I party with these 300,000 motherfuckers every night, just like I party. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker be like, hey, Hanford, let's go to the... Motherfuckers used to be like, I ain't driving way out there. LA's like that. Like, nigga, we might jump up and go to Pasadena to some shit. Right. Or you in the club and a motherfucker live in Carson or North Hollywood. Or Van Nuys. Right. Like, all that shit count to me like one big ass thing, because it all touch.
It don't, but that we count it as that, but how they have it, they don't count it as that. And population wise.
I mean, I don't care about population wise. I'm saying if I'm in the club, it's bitches in here from Gardena, Compton, Inglewood, Santa Monica, Beverly Hills, all this shit. Long Beach. Yeah,
but that's the
all
same
the
thing.
Motherfuckers party together. They all in one motherfucking place.
But that's the same thing as you coming into Fresno. You're gonna be partying with motherfucking Sanger, Fowler, Reedley, Tulare.
That's a population of 1,000. The bitch from Fire. It's 6 motherfuckers in Fireball.
But listen to me. You're saying the population is small. Is that small compared to LA, the city of Los Angeles? Santa Monica is small. Van Nuys is small. North Hollywood is small. That's the same thing. That's how the population works. It's the same. That shit is small.
That shit is just endless, though. Like, it never stops.
But it's not.
It is. That shit goes and goes. Bro, you can go from east to west forever. You can go from Santa Monica through West Hollywood, through all the way till you get the Pomonas, the Comptons, the Pasadenas.
Now do the populations in them little them places that you are saying, Sam, that shit is tiny.
It is. It's tiny, but I'm saying when you add up all the shit that be in LA, when you go to the beach in LA, everybody's there when you add up all those little populations, and then you add up Reedley, Hanford, Fresno, it's pale in comparison, bro.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. No, because our population is so fucking big. We got a lot of motherfuckers in here. We're crammed in this motherfucker like a can of sardines. That's what motherfuckers don't get. We are crammed in this bitch like we the third or fourth biggest city in the state of California.
We is that city,
That's
but everything around us is nothing, bro. We are, but everything else don't make that list. Nothing else makes that list. When you look at that list, a lot of that shit is there together.
But I'm saying, go outside. Now you got to go outside and then go say, who's next? San Jose.
So we go all that
San
shit farther. But see,
Francisco.
the Bay is similar to that though. The Bay is kind of more similar to how the LA shit is because you leave shit in the Bay and you're right in the next metropolis of shit with malls and shit. Like ain't no mall in Hanford. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga, what mall is in Hanford?
A piece of shit, but I mean,
Ain't no motherfucking mall in Hanford.
I mean,
Tulare got an
well,
outlet.
it ain't in Visalia. I ain't in
Tulare
Hanford.
got
It'll be
an
in
outlet.
Visalia. Visalia got a mall. Tulare got the outlet, but Visalia got the mall.
Visalia had a little mall.
Yeah, that's what they going.
FTK used to be across the street from that. You know what I'm
From the
saying?
mall. You're right. So that's all. And then we got Clovis. You know
so
what I mean? Like,
what makes us so fucking drunk? That was the whole point. Why do you think we drink like that? Because I was like, do you think it's because it's really nothing to do and we're so... Okay, we got off of it because when I called us small, we went into that. Why do you think we're like one of the drunkest cities in the fucking country?
because we drink, we party. This place is. You got to remember something. Again, like I said, when I came here, this was a retirement place. This is where people came to retire. And as people started bombarding this place and finding out it was cheap to come live here, you started bringing the drunk motherfuckers from the bigger cities into this motherfucker. And so what happens when you bring other people from other places that think that this is what you do? You bring that into this population. And now you're growing this population with people that are having kids that now are born in this motherfucker. They mama's mama was born in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? And all you do now was you drink. So you passing on the heritage of you're drinking. You're drinking. You're drinking all the way around though. Not just my mama, them, your mama, they mama, they, and it's just, we just a drunk ass city. We just a drunk ass town. I didn't know that. I when I seen it, I was like, God, how'd they do that? Look at 1 million people in this motherfucker.
That was estimated. The last time I looked in 2024, we was at 800 and something. We didn't crack our million because I had an argument about me saying there was 1 million people. So it was like eight. It was like, nah, we was at like 8 something, unless 200,000 motherfuckers moved in the last year.
I thought we was at a Fresno population.
We was on our way to 1 million because I had the argument. So me and somebody arguing, and it was 884 or something. Was it us on this motherfucker? Was it us? It might have been us on this motherfucker. But we was knocking at the door, so maybe we finally did make it. By the end of the year, we made it. I don't see how with the way rent keep going up in California.
Me neither.
I would see motherfuckers getting out of there. You know what I'm saying? Or to the subsidiaries. I'm not surprised the subsidiaries. Well, I do see more motherfuckers on my timeline living in Madera, living in Selma, living in Hanford and shit. You know what I'm saying? If I ever come back, I'll be living in one of the outside. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere I can get a bigger house for less money.
Oh, see.
What yours say?
I get it now. The population of Fresno County.
I'm talking about the
Fresno?
city. Yeah, I'm talking about the city.
The city of Fresno is only 577,000.
Did she say county? See, I just glanced at it.
No, I'm just saying.
No, she said it. She said Fresno County. She said
Yeah,
county. Yeah.
the
County for sure. Yeah, I'm talking about the city though. The city of Fresno.
The city is only 577,000.
But so that's what I'm saying. So the county, Fresno County, is all that shit we was talking about.
Right.
It's a million motherfuckers. Now do LA County. Do LA County.
That we bigger than LA County still. Because that's what I'm telling you. They're not inside of LA County.
Bro,
Compton's not inside of LA County.
What county is Compton?
Compton. That's not in LA County. They don't consider.
County?
Yeah. That's not in LA County. LA County
so who's
population.
in LA County?
What?
Man, if you don't get the fuck out of here. If you don't get the fuck out of here. 9 million. That's my point.
9 million.
Thank you.
9
I rest my case.
million.
That's what I'm saying. 9 million in LA County, bro.
But I'm just saying,
Nine.
we are the third.
I got it. Because city.
We're
Because that's the city. Our city is 800,000. A lot of them cities ain't close to 800,000. They 200,000, 300,000. But they all right there in LA County like this.
No.
They right here. Nigga, LA County at 9 million motherfuckers. That's what I'm saying. You can stand, like, only we can stand in Fresno and Clovis, right? And be there. You can't do that really nowhere else. Madera and Fresno, but there's nothing in between Madera and Fresno where you can be in a shopping center and stand. You can literally be in LA and stand between two cities and then go to the other corner and stand in between two more. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fucking people in there, bro. That's 9 million motherfuckers in LA County. That's what I meant by I'm saying we're small. That's all. San Fernando, LA County, yeah, then the IE is right, and they low key like minutes away. Shout out Jamie Walker, she's in the house. 9 goddamn million. That's all I was saying. It's a lot of motherfuckers in LA. You know what I'm saying? And then we call it all.
Definitely.
So that's what I meant by
it's Los Angeles County, San Diego, San Jose, San Francisco.
You doing counties
Fresno,
or cities?
Counties.
Okay.
No, cities.
Yeah, city we whooping shit.
This is doing cities.
Cities we are whooping shit, but we sit right in the heart because we have to. We're in the middle of this biggest state, second biggest
cities, because Los Angeles only got 3 million. They're the largest.
As a city.
Los Angeles, the city of Los Angeles is 3 million. Then you got San Diego, which is 1 million. San Jose, which is 900,000. San Francisco, which is 800,000. Fresno is 500,000. Sacramento, 500,000.
So we in the fives? I thought we was in the eights. See, I'm off.
The city of Fresno is 570. Yeah, 577,000 or something. Like
okay. So 500,000. Maybe that's my mark in my mind. We finally went over 500,000. Okay.
Yeah. But
shout out C Gant. So that's why I think we be drunk, because you know what I'm saying? They got beaches and Universal Studios and Knoxbury Farms and what's that other shit? Magic Mountain and strip club. Well, we got strip clubs. I don't know. We some drunk motherfuckers though. You know
that's what I thought would have been with y'all in California.
All right, let's get into it, man. Congratulations, Travis Hunter. He said April, I'm going to the NFL. May, I will be married. He tied the knot. Let's take a look at Travis Hunter's wedding. That nigga look like Wanda from A Living Color Son in that last goddamn clip. Congratulations to the kid. He said he did what he said he was gonna do. He was going to the
NFL. That's what I said. So everybody gotta, respect that. I'm going to the NFL, and I'm going to get drafted. I'm gonna marry my girl. I'm gonna be happy with marrying my girl, and I'm gonna move on and enjoy my life.
He did.
Everybody's too busy worried about. Yeah, everybody's too busy worried about.
Let us be nosy though. We gotta be nosy, man. We gotta be nosy.
I ain't saying don't be nosy,
turbulent. We didn't even know this bitch existed. She kind of popped out, did a few little things that got on our radar. Everybody's like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?" You know what I'm saying? So, but it's not our fault that she's on our radar.
No, it's our fault that we worried about her being on our radar.
Why?
Because we shouldn't even worry about them. Let them do what they do.
We worry about everybody else.
We worried about.
He's not off limits because he's Travis.
We're not saying he off limit or she's off limit. I'm saying we're worried about them on our radar because we're out searching that they hit our radar.
We just got a timeline. Bitch pops up on a timeline dancing on niggas.
And right there,
she's on my timeline.
Listen, and right there with the timeline,
we didn't follow her. We don't know her, bro.
Right, no, but we kept up with what they had going on. Because right there, when we found out who she was, we could have said, fuck that bitch and gone on about our business. But we were so worried about, oh, she said this, or oh, she came online and said that, or
it's no different.
She was doing this. We were too busy worried about it.
It's no different than fucking.
I'm not saying, bro. I'm not saying it's no different. I'm just saying she popped up on our radar because we allowed her on our radar because we could have cut her off instantly.
How do we cut her off if this bitch keeps popping up on our shit? We didn't know you. We didn't know you in the first place. We didn't know you. So somehow you pop up once. Okay. Well, and you pop up again. We're really not following you. We follow him. So when you're at the thing and you're telling him, hey, I'm ready to go to all the little things that happen, we're not following her, bro. Nobody's following her.
No, listen. What I'm saying is this. Every time we say something about her, that's us following her. Every time we say something about him that has something to do with her, that's us following her. We don't have to speak on her at all. Whatever he chooses to do with his girl, that's what we speak on. And we don't even have to mention her.
We don't have to, but some of us will. So it's whatever. Jalen Green, not Jalen, what's my nigga, the football kid? Caught cheating. Secret agent, went to jail. Xavier Worthy.
Xavier, right.
Had a young lady, we saw his girlfriend is a track star.
Right.
No ruffles in the waves. Nobody gave a damn about anything that happened in her motherfucking life.
Right.
She's just a track star. Then they bought the house. That shit pops up on the timeline. They're getting married. So a few ruffles of same shit. He should wait. There was really no resistance. I don't know why the resistance from the Travis Hunter Dion school of athlete like this shit happens with everybody. Another athlete says he's getting married. A motherfucker say, that motherfucker ought to wait. I don't know why the pushback is so strong with we can't tell Travis. We can't give Travis no motherfucking advice. We give all these niggas advice. It happens with all these niggas. I don't know why all of a sudden we can't tell this nigga, hey man, you might want to wait. You gonna do what he want to do anyways. He did it.
Yeah, but listen to this. This is all I'm saying is, Dion, you went through what you went through. You had 2 wives. I guarantee you, some people told you should wait too. And you did what you wanted to do. So let's not get in this man's mix about what we know a man gonna do what the fuck you want to do when he want to do it anyway. So why are we even making it something?
Because he's a young kid.
Oh, he didn't get a prenup.
He ain't played an NFL snap. Oh, that's the other thing. You're right. I almost missed that. He didn't get a prenup.
Right.
He didn't get a prenup.
He didn't get a prenup. Yeah. So let him.
But
deal
you
with
could
what
have
he-
an opinion. I could ask you, boss, do you think that was smart or not? Like, what's the crime in asking you, boss, do you think he should have got a prenup? Boss, do you think he should have got a prenup or not?
I don't think he should did. I think he did exactly what he should have done. What he felt in his heart to do.
Now, see, he making it hard. See, fuck this
how?
Travis Hunter nigga. Anytime I ask anybody else a question about anybody else, it's just, oh, well, I think that all of a sudden we can't answer questions. What is it with this nigga that we can't say nothing wrong about the boss? If you were Travis Hunter's father and he came and said, Dad, I'm finna marry her, would you recommend he get a prenup or not?
No.
Do what you want to do, son. If you lost,
Do what you want to do, son. That's your. Listen, I'm gonna sit my son down and tell him, hey, these are decisions in life that you got to make. Then I can't make these decisions for you, son. You got to really think about the decision you fit to make. You got to think about, hey, in the next 10 years, you know, this could be over, and then this is over in the next 10 years. She can get whatever she want to get out of you because you didn't protect yourself from it. And if you feel like you don't need to protect yourself from this situation, and this is the situation, I'm happy for you. Do what you need.
But your conversation kind of sounds like you were leaning to your son, saying, "Hey, you might want to protect that shit."
No, I'm giving him the acknowledgement that things happen. I'm not telling him to protect it. I'm telling him there's things that will happen, and so these are things that you have to decide that you may want to protect it, or you feel okay with whatever you're going to do or whatever happens. And it swings in a different way that you may not want it to swing. That's your choice. I'm not telling you that you should do it or you shouldn't. I'm telling you these are things that happen. These are things that could happen. These are things you open your heads up to. Think about it. Do what you choose to do. That's it. I'm not here to tell you you shouldn't or you should.
Because he does what he wants
you
to do.
You a man now.
He's my son. Hey, I think you should get a prenup. He can get it or he can't. But I can say, hey, I think you should get a prenup. You know what I'm saying? I can say
I just think I look at it in, if I'm telling my son to get a prenup, I'm already telling him that your marriage is meant to fail. That's what I look at.
Shit happens in life. That's like saying,
right, it does. That's why you got to go through it to get to it.
Don't get life insurance. It's life insurance. Don't put insurance on your jewelry. Like, it's the same shit.
It's a lot of people that the difference is if you're marrying her, that's telling her you don't really trust her. And that I'm already thinking about divorce.
Hold on. Hmm? You on that side of the fence? You believe a prenup means you don't trust somebody?
Listen, this is what
this
a
new to me,
prenup
boss.
is saying. No, I'm just saying this. I'm not saying I will never get one. I'm just saying
but you made a statement. You said that means you don't trust her. So you believe that people who get prenups don't trust?
Listen, in the eyes of people that has prenups or told a person for, they don't trust this person. They don't trust them to the end of time. Period. That's what they're saying. I'm not saying it.
I'm asking you, do you believe someone getting a prenup doesn't trust the other person?
I believe there's some inconsistencies about what they got going on. That's what I believe. And it may not be the trust part. It may be something else. It may, I don't know. It could be him. He could have trust issues. I don't know. I'm not going to say that. I just know that a prenup is saying, hey, and you write it up, because you can write a prenup up how you want to.
Any way you want.
You can make that shit say, hey, okay, if everything goes bad, I ain't going to leave you hanging. You can have X, Y, and Z. Or shit, you come with what you can.
And it doesn't even, no prenup does not guarantee you half, first of all, in reality.
No.
There's motherfuckers
in California
who get married.
Does.
No, even in California, there's instances where motherfuckers get married and it doesn't last within a year. You don't get half, but they grant you, your alimony terms are different. Your lifestyle wages are different because I lived a certain lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? It gotta kind of go over a certain amount of years before that half shit even kick in. Though. I don't think you can marry a motherfucker today, divorce him in September, and automatically the judge is saying half.
Just depends, bro. In California, the laws and the rules change. They're not the same. That's what I'm saying. Like in California, motherfuckers don't even be married a year and they get half a whole motherfucking shit.
I've never seen that. Let me Google something. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
How long?
The laws in California is crazy. That's why you can get annulment in 6 weeks or 2 months or 3 months. I don't know, something crazy. I ain't never been married, so I don't know. But I've watched people lose half of their shit in less than a year.
Less than a year, I've never seen.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. Yeah, it says California has no minimum marriage duration.
I'm telling you, less than a year. What's the
property?
name?
Of property, though. That's for property.
Bruh,
it's community property state.
Majority of the shit is going to be in the property. Motherfuckers ain't giving up the cash.
Generally divided.
Most times it's going to be in the property.
It's going to be houses, cars.
That's where it's going to be at.
California is crazy. Never.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Coming back.
California got the weirdest laws. Got the weirdest laws, bro.
Damn, California?
California will hang you, bro. Straight up.
So we got the coldest gold diggers.
Yeah. That's why motherfuckers go get married in Nevada. That's why motherfuckers get up and run to Nevada and get married. Because that shit don't stick here.
It's different.
That shit sticks. You got married in Nevada. Your license say Nevada. Feel what I'm saying?
Crazy. That's what
that California shit.
Vegas and get, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Let's go to Vegas and get married.
And get married, baby.
Yeah.
In automatic. That's crazy. Congratulations to the kid, though.
Yeah, straight up.
At the end of the day, it's how it play out. And he's going to make so much money that half is still 10 times more than what a lot of motherfuckers got. Lestar, shout out Lestar. Lestar says, I'm happy for them. I just hope she not his beard. Because he played both sides on the field. She not his beard. I don't know what that means.
But she come from some money. I keep telling people that. Her family them got money.
Yeah,
she come from money.
Xavier girl came from some money too.
Did she?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
From some money too.
I didn't know that. Like this girl come from some money. Her parents didn't come from some money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
One of the other things, have you ever seen somebody give a car at the wedding? Like the wedding gift at the wedding. I think that was fire. I've never seen that. I thought that was fire.
Yeah, I've seen that a couple of times.
That was fire. Kimmy Kim is in the house.
Who gave her the car?
You didn't see him give her the car?
No,
you didn't see it? Let me pull it back. Nigga.
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah. G-Wagon.
Oh, he bought the G-Wagon for her.
Yeah.
That's the same thing, just like she bought the TRX for him. So
I'm just saying, in the middle of the wedding, nigga. I've never seen that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He bought her the G-Wagon. You know what I'm saying? In the middle of the wedding. That I hadn't seen before. You know what I'm saying?
Good old tax write-off.
Congratulations to him.
And it's 6,000 pounds. It's way over 6,000 pounds.
Shout out to Heather Marie for the 20 stars.
Yeah, it weighs over 6,000 pounds.
For the 20 stars, man. We gonna see.
We got a smarter count.
I hope they hold it down. POP hold it down. You know
I don't think it's gonna last forever. I don't. I'm just giving my honest opinion.
Okay, well, come on, nigga, with the real shit. This is what we want.
No, I'm just saying,
And
I don't think it's going to last forever.
I'm a fan too, but it's like the die-hard fans of them niggas do not allow any talk or nigga. This is what we want, the honest shit, man. No, so you don't believe it's gonna last?
Marriage nowadays, when they marry young, I don't think it will last forever. I don't care if it's Travis Hunter or Billy Bob Thornton in this. I don't care. It's just the way marriages. Or the way divorce goes right now, a lot of women are marrying on a roller coaster ride, and it's all based off their feelings. And people don't understand that feelings change. If you're not basing your marriage off of something other than feelings, I feel like this and I love him and this, that. If that's what your marriage is, that shit's over. That shit's going to be over. If it's not based on stability, building something, and moving things over for your kids or whatever y'all got going on, that shit's over. That shit's it's gonna be over because you're basing it off the roller coaster ride. Because you're gonna have a whole bunch of highs and a whole bunch of lows. And that medium right there is not there to keep you stable with your feelings.
And that's what I'm trying to get to the nitty gritty of this shit.
Yeah, people don't wake up to feeling the same way every day. No.
You know what I'm saying? So your vision is it might not make it all the way. Mine is like, hold on, why rush into it? You know what I'm saying? Kind of the same shit. Why rush into this shit?
Because that's what these young people, they want that type of thing now. And then she's older than him.
By what, a year? They like a year. They're like 22 and 23, bro. It's like 1 year.
They?
Yeah.
Yeah, who the fuck said she was a lot older than this?
No, I think he's 22. I think she's 23. I'm almost positive of that. Unless it's two other motherfuckers in the media. For some reason, I have that 22 and 23 in my mind.
Yeah, she's 23.
Yeah,
and he's 22.
They right there, same shit.
Yeah. So, yeah.
You know, if she was a whole lot older, I'd really be tripping.
Yeah, no, they sound
I'd really be tripping. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted my nigga to wear his options, but he's mashing, he's moving like a young assassin, he's doing his thing. But since we're here, shout out to all the kids who graduated, shout out to all the kids who went to their prom. It's prom season, it's graduation season. We talking about motherfuckers doing it young. Jumping the broom, tying the knot. You know what I'm saying? This young man proposes to his girlfriend on prom night. That means he's going to be engaged. She's going to be engaged. She's going to be engaged before their high school graduates. If this is your son or daughter, now you got to give it to me from both standpoints, boss. If this is your son, what do you do? If this is your daughter, what do you do? Y'all in the comments, take a look at the video. Let me know what would happen if this was your child on either side. Let's take a look.
You said you want the family to be in there? Or?
Hold on, he wanted to do something. Okay. All right, no, Devontae.
You got blue name? Yeah. This Devontae?
No, you stay there.
Give me a take pictures again.
You can take pictures.
Whoa. Hold it.
I have a special announcement to make. Oh, things fell apart. I love you so much. Hold on. Oh. You will always be funny. I always focus on you. Also, you again. I want you to know that I will love you forever. From the bottom of my heart. Remember that I'm
Don't mess up the makeup. Don't do it.
Nene. Excuse me.
Go ahead. You just gotta go in. Joe, let him get in. Let him get in, Joe.
Come on.
Oh, congratulations. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do it after it.
What she say? What she say?
I need it from both angles. This is your son.
Ain't gonna happen.
Hold on. That fast high school?
Ain't gonna happen.
How many years in college Travis Hunter do?
4.
He did the whole 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He could have came out in 2. It took them time though, because they moved. Yeah, okay, 4. Okay. Why not prom night? Why not 18 for your son?
First of all, you don't know what it is to take care of nobody, first of all. Because I've been taking care of you for your whole fucking life. First. Second, you don't have a fucking job to even take care of your fucking self probably right now. That's going to be a job that you can take care of you and another person. Third, you haven't even went through life to understand what it is to really love somebody like you think you love this girl. This is puppy love. This is something new for you, and you feel like this is the person. I get it. I'm not here to knock you, son, but I'm here to let you know you ain't had your heart broke.
Right.
When you get your heart broke, then you understand how you have to move, how you have to go into certain things, and then is this the first girl you dated?
That little shit in the 8th grade wasn't nothing. He think he been through some shit because of the little shit in the 8th grade. That ain't heartbreak, nigga.
Hey, I ain't doing it.
So pretty much the same set of reasons for you if it was your daughter.
Yeah. You ain't ready to take care of no nigga. You can barely take care of yourself. You ain't got your shit together. You don't know what you gonna do, how you gonna do, and what's gonna happen for you down the road.
Right.
You know you lay up in the house with a man, a baby's coming. You don't. Are you ready for that? It's too much shit as a child that you're still a teen. So much shit that you want to do in your life that you're going to have to put on pause now.
To get married. And if you go on my page and look at the comments when I posted that video, everybody, I'd rather she come on home with a ring instead of a baby. What the fuck?
No, she gonna have a baby in
They
the heart.
always worried about whether she have a ring than a baby. Like, what the fuck?
No, I ain't. No, mine ain't.
Yeah,
I ain't on that.
I wasn't fucking with that. I just let him say. I didn't even argue on my comments.
Where
I
the
just
fuck did you get the money to buy the ring?
First of all,
I just want to know that.
When Mozzie said,
"Cause nigga, that suit that you got on, nigga, I paid a lot of money for."
Mozzie said you can't tag the jeweler. You know that motherfucker is zirconium. You know what I'm saying? Dad, I need to borrow $900.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was for both sets. The ring, the engagement ring, he put some shit together.
Motherfucker better sit down.
One of them bling sites. All right.
Motherfucker
We
better
saw
sit down.
the 100 niggas versus the gorilla. We off that. We off that Super Menu Podcast. It is Tuesday. There's a new one out there, boss. There is a new challenge out there. I want you to listen clearly. And then we're going to have to do the money boss on this one because I thought about it and I'm like, okay, who do we put on this side? Who do we put on this side? Let's take a look at the new 100. But this is a 100 versus 100 challenge. Let's take a look.
Question.
Who you think would run up a bigger bag in 48 hours? 100 scammers or 100 trappers? I got a question. Who do you think would run up bigger?
I hit the wrong button. I didn't mean to give him the want, but he might deserve a want. Boss might give him a want.
Yeah,
100 trappers or 100 scammers.
That ain't even a competition.
So what is it? So to clarify, 100 trappers would be D-boys, drug dealers, hustlers, weed, coke, drug. Would that be trappers? That's
trap.
Would pimps fall?
We're gonna even put that. We're gonna even put that in there
gonna
too.
Get slaughtered. Scammers gotta wait for them pieces. But it is some scammers that hit. So scammers would be the motherfuckers who slide for they slide the cards.
Scammers bus checks, slide, money laundering,
welfare fraud, EBT fraud,
anything to do with fraud and getting over. That's a scam. Fraud and getting over. That's a scam. Let me end this conversation before we start. It's one scammer that just scammed for $75 million. You niggas couldn't hustle up $75 million.
But see, that's just one nigga though. That's just one nigga though. That's one nigga.
Listen, you take 100
we know
trappers.
That, I'm saying 100. I'm saying we going from right where we know. The 100 niggas,
right where we know.
I think the 100 niggas, 120 pimps,
bro.
With 20.
I'm just saying that's one. That's one scammer.
But I don't know. I don't know any scammers who hit for $75 million. So we can look and say that.
It's a kid that just did it.
All right, but I'm saying in reality, in our world, if we took 100 scammers we knew and 100 trappers we knew, I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I know some cold slide motherfuckers, but your pieces gotta hit. Sometimes the motherfuckers don't always hit. Sometimes,
you know what I'm saying? What are we doing and how long are we taking? 100 scammers.
He said 48 hours. Is that what he said? 40?
Okay, 48 hours.
So that's what I'm saying. So 48 hours, your pieces gotta hit. Like, nigga, in 48 hours, a nigga can make a call and dump 100 pounds. A nigga who ain't even been tripping off of it, he know it's a challenge. Oh, nigga, he can make a call for 100 right now. He ain't even been fucking around, get 100 gone. That's one nigga. So see?
I'm listening to you.
I'm saying, so that's one nigga that he ain't really been fucking around, but he know he can make a call and get 100 of them things gone. It's a nigga right here who could take 10 bitches over here to the whatever, the bunny ranch, the whatever his outlet is. It's 48 hours. I think we underestimating the trappers by a lot. Even if the scammers win, never underestimate the real pure hustler, man.
I'm not underestimating you. I'm giving you both bargains of the stick. Now let me show you why. The hustlers that hustle, right? You take these, and they got 48 hours.
48 hours,
right? Niggas was hitting for $1 million on a PPP scam.
Yeah, but before the PPP, they weren't. But right now, there's no PPP.
Listen, that's what I'm supposed to show you.
That was lightning in a bottle.
Listen, this is what I'm supposed to show you. They can do that still right now.
But I'm just saying, a lot of those people who hit those never hit anything like that before and never hit anything like that after, boss. Come on, you know that was a lot of niggas. A lot of niggas who did that wasn't scammers. They fell into the play because it was the popular thing.
I'm not talking about the niggas that fell into the play. I'm talking about the scammers that was putting this shit together that knew about it, that's what they do. That's what they do. They was hitting for millions of dollars.
So tomorrow, so there's one sitting around that tomorrow they can go hit.
Bro.
I need to know.
Listen.
I need
as long as they're there's an SBA loan, as long as there's SBA loan, as long as there's hard money lenders in the world, as long as there's banks that's open for small businesses, as long as
the scammers will always defeat the trappers. Scammers are our winner.
By far.
God damn it, scammers win.
Listen,
I didn't underestimate the hustlers, but the scammers might get them whooped in.
SBA loan right now, if you understood how to work an SBA loan, $5 million right now. They're giving $5 million out to small businesses.
Well, I need to go
right
do me.
now.
What's that nigga from Pretty Ricky name? Baby Blue. I need to do Baby Blue and then go sit down for my year.
What I'm saying.
I need my 5 and then go sit down for my year. I need that
it's
tomorrow.
So much. That's why white collar crime is the biggest crime in the world.
That's why I need to know some of them niggas. Do that. I need that tomorrow. I need that tomorrow. I'll go sit down. Y'all will see me in 2027. I'm sitting down all 2026.
I know the hustlers. The hustlers gonna get to the bag.
I might not even wait till they come. I might just knock on their hey, y'all. I got this shit. I just want to get it out of the way right now. I got this shit. I don't know where it's at, but I got it. Give me my time. Hey,
the hustlers are gonna get to the bag,
but bang me because I seen some niggas get banged though. I seen Babe Blue and a few motherfuckers get away with little time, but I seen some crazy shit. 20 years, 10 years. I seen some motherfuckers get hit. Why were they getting those? Because they were doing it for so many other people.
Because they had a RICO. They were adding people to this thing. They were doing theirs. So they was doing it collectively with a bunch of other people. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was one person and this person and I'm just doing people's loans. I was going, you do this, you do that.
Because I just seen a nigga in California, nigga, he gets served on a RICO with 20-something motherfuckers in South Carolina he never met. He never met these people in South Carolina. He blamed Whack 100. But he knew one nigga that he met that did some shit with him in California, and then the nigga did everything else in South Carolina. He's on the thing with all these South Carolina motherfuckers in RICO. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, boss says 100 scammers will defeat 100 trappers or hustlers any day.
Shout out to
scammers. The scammers are the winners, man.
I'm gonna tell you a secret about the hustle. When the Mexicans cut the water off, you can't get the drug, so you can't hustle it. You know what I mean? That's where you have your droughts. So if you get caught in this first 48 of the drought,
I just left from Mexico and I learned something. Do you know?
You get caught, yeah. You get caught in this drought. You fucked around. You got to sit on something until they say, okay.
They send us the cocaine and shit. Do you know that we send them the pharmaceuticals?
Yeah.
We send them the Oxys, Somas, Norcos. We send them those. They send
know why?
America the cocaine and the meth and the fentanyl and shit. But then the other thing I just discovered is, nigga, over like 8 million guns. Our guns go over there too. The cartel, and they pay like 8 times the dollar amount for guns over there.
And we sell them the narcotics. We sell them the narcotics for dirt cheap. That's why you can go over there and get them dirt cheap. No prescription.
Yeah, they are, but they're not as good. Cause that's what we went everywhere and they had, nigga, it's a pharmacy on every corner.
Every corner.
So as we started investigating, it's like, oh, this shit is not as good as the shit coming. America's really the other drug dealer. Our pharmaceutical dope is pow. That's what they want. Our shit. They want our oxys. That's crazy.
Yeah. And they don't even. The cocaine come from Colombia. It don't even come from them.
Ain't no cocaine.
They pull that shit all the way over there, drop it off on them, drop the coca leaves off on them. They make their shit come this way.
I didn't even know that. I thought they was in the jungles in Mexico.
No, and that shit comes from Colombia.
I thought Sinaloa had cocaine in the jungle, bro.
They got it, but the co-police come from Colombia.
The majority is
The
coming.
majority of it come from Colombia.
God damn, boy. Trappers.
The trafficking is crazy. The trafficking is crazy.
Sad the hustlers then took a L.
Yeah, the hustlers can't fuck with that because like I said, once they put you on pause, you can't do nothing.
We gotta stay.
What happens when you say, "Okay, we got 48 hours," and you call and tell him, "I need 100. I need 100 of them things," right? You can't get them.
I'm finna buy the Scam Bible tomorrow. It's a Scam Bible on the Black Market.
I know.
I'm finna buy the Scam Bible and start.
But the scamming is crazy because when you hit, you want to hit. See,
you hit big.
You can hit extremely big with one play, like just like that. Boom. It's one play. 48 hours, you got one play. Boom. You can ask a motherfucker for as much as you want. You feel me? You can go in there and if you right, let's just say you right? Let's say all your ducks is in a row. Right. Everything you got going on is in a row. This is legit. This is legal, people. This is not. I'm not saying something illegal. This is just real legal. Your paperwork's right. Everything's in order. Your ducks in a row. Everything. You can literally go inside of 3 banks in one day and ask for $10 million from each bank.
See, I gotta get to that
and
level.
Get it.
I need to get to that level.
Legally. Legally.
I got some homework to do.
You feel what I'm saying?
I got some motherfucking homework.
Bro, the way this shit works, that's what I'm saying. These people, they do it, they just don't tell you they doing it. The people that's high up, they do it, they just don't show us how to do it. You got to know people that are saying.
I got a rude awakening. Scammers rule the world. I got a rude awakening.
Man, everything we watching on television is a scam. The United States of America is a scam. We live in a scam. Your birth certificate, social security number is a scam.
Wait a minute. You know how they do when we get to doing this?
Oh, yeah. Let me shut the fuck up.
You know how they do when we do this?
I'm just telling you, this whole the scammers run the world.
Y'all know how they do when we do this. Yeah,
they run the world, bro. I'm not talking about a petty scammer that he's getting swipers and just swiping for iPhones and then fucking PS3s and no.
Mike Larry says, "What country can we do this because our banks don't have?" It's a digital transfer, Mike.
It's a digital transfer, my brother.
That's a digital transfer.
We don't, my brother.
That's your number
numbers. They look at them numbers like this.
Your number changes.
How you think Kanye go from $1 billion to a couple of hundred million?
Yeah, that's
because they turn the numbers on.
The number changes, bro. Just like your paycheck. Like if you got direct deposit, that 1,800 hits that account, it changes. It's the same shit.
It changes. Boom. Man, I really want to teach a class, but then I don't want to teach a class because me teaching the class it'll open the book on me.
You got to find the guidelines of the way that we can do it.
Yeah, you know I don't want to do that.
We got to find.
You know what I mean? So, because people don't know and people don't understand, it's so many ways that you can. How do I say it?
Get to the bag.
Yeah, it's so many ways. It's so many ways to get to the bag and do it right in their face because they know what you're doing, but they letting you do it because they know you found out the system. Okay, he knows.
Yeah, I gotta get. I was during the pandemic. I was really on a lot of different shit. I gotta get back on that. Over this weekend, I found some new shit that I kind of plan on getting into. I need to add that Scam Bible to the list of things.
Bro, when you walk in,
it's taking that shit and then doing it the legal way.
Bingo, that's it, bro. Mm-hmm. That's all it is, and it's but it's still a scam. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. you're doing it the way they telling you to do it, the right way for them, because they understand you understand this scam that's going on. You understand it. That's why I say it's certain language that you use, you automatically qualify. You don't even have to.
Yeah,
You barely have to do anything.
My
You
bars.
automatically qualify because you know the language. You know the language.
Up my bars. This next one is from my guy Mike Larry. Mike Larry's in the house. New trend going around. A lot of guys lose hair. We saw some guys go get the man weaves or an implant or reconstructive hair surgery. These guys said they're not doing none of that. They're gonna go tattoo a hairline and a fade. You guys let me know if this is something you're willing to try. Let's take a look.
It's your boy.
And I be yelling out gang gang. Do you gang bang? I be outside with my gang gang. Chunk your gang signs if you gang bang. I be outside with my gang. I'm from the deuce, the boat, the bigs, the 8, the 9. I'm from the deuce, the boat, the bigs, the 8.
It don't look bad. I just can't see me doing it if I ever lost my shit. Boss doesn't have any tattoos already, so I can't imagine him doing it.
That would never happen.
Mike Larry, what's your opinion on that one? Let's ask you. You open to trying shit with your head. Okay, so that shit clean to me, but it'll cost more because I'm gonna need the numbing cream. Everybody tattoo shit feel different. None of mine hurt it except for the wrist right here. These hurt it like a motherfucker right here. The rest of this shit didn't even hurt. You know what I'm saying? My head, I don't know. I'm not tender-headed. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be like, is that tight? Is that hot? My head, I don't know if it's gonna bother me like that. His shit tatted all the way like that?
Yeah, I think Wu head.
I think I ain't never really just paid attention to it. I know he got.
I think it's just outline. I don't think his whole head is tatted. I think it's outline.
I gotta look. I think he do got some tats. I never peeped if he had the whole full line and shit all the way.
I know it's outline. I know for a fact he got it. He got it lined.
Okay.
Keishma too. Keishma got his shit tatted.
So the line ahead of the curve.
Right.
Okay. So it ain't really the new trend. Then. Motherfuckers been doing this shit.
No, that shit ain't new.
All right, let's get it in. You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's motherfucking do it, man. It's about that time.
Let's do it.
You're having trouble in your life.
I can help you with that.
You need a new wife.
Let me show you how to get one.
It's time now.
Ask Dr. Real.
You're having trouble with your man.
Don't even worry about that.
Girl, you need a new plan.
I got one for you too.
It's time now.
Ask Dr. Real.
Time for some Ask Dr. Real, sending your stories, scenarios, situations, whatever it is you got going on in your life to either my inbox, Money Boss's inbox, or the Secret Menu Podcast at gmail.com, and I assure you that you shall
Remain anonymous.
Remain anonymous.
And for all you people that don't know what anonymous means we will not be telling them it's your black ass telling them.
We will not be telling that this is your life story. All right, let's person says, "Hey, Dr. Real, my ex-girlfriend and I are still kind of cool. The more time passed, the more we realized that we were better friends than lovers. I run a nonprofit organization that assists with the youth in my city and mentors kids regularly through various outreach programs, which she's always assisted me in, especially when it came to young girls. She's recently been dating a new guy, and the few times we've crossed paths, he gives off a disgruntled, damn near aggressive vibe. Now, I mentioned it to the young woman I'm dating, and she asked me, why am I worried about him if I'm not worried about her? This is my business, and I shouldn't have to feel uncomfortable doing my job. She says that if I ask her to stop bringing him around, it'll make me look like I'm jealous, and I want to be alone with her. It's all volunteer work, but am I tripping if I don't want his energy around my environment? So pretty much he runs a nonprofit organization that him and his ex-girlfriend would help him out with this shit. They separated at some point, but she continues to help out with the business. She has a new guy. He has a new girl. The guy is not giving the right energy when he's around. He wants to ask her to not bring that nigga around no more. Keep that nigga from around our shit. His girl feel like, well, why are you worried about this nigga that's here with her? Like, you asking her not to bring him is like her asking you not to bring me. He's just saying, this is my shit. I don't feel like I should have to be uncomfortable doing my motherfucking job. Do you think he should approach her? Let's find out what Dr. Real thinks. It's about that time, y'all. It's time to ask Dr. Real at gmail.com.
Well, I think that they both need to have a conversation, because I think there's a talk that needs to be had, because both of them have feelings. See, this is what I was talking about with feelings. Both of them have feelings about what one should do, how one feels about a certain situation. So I think they should both have this conversation. If they're friends still, they should be able to sit down and have a conversation and explain to each other what it is that they feel and why they feel that way. You know what I mean? And if there's still some type of connection that makes you feel that's why you don't want that person around, or that's why you're feeling a little uncomfortable, that needs to be said. And from that part of being talked about, then you can get to the nitty gritty of, okay, check this out. This is my thing. I know you've been here with me, but it's time for us to separate and move away from being so close with each other or in the same environment with each other, causing more emotions to arise. You know, I think that's what they all should sit down and have. They should sit down and have this conversation, because it seems weird that you don't want her to bring her guy around, and her guy is wondering why she's even worried about what he's talking about if y'all doing a job. Like, it's too much chaos. It's chaotic. And when it's being chaotic at the job, it's going to cause interference with the work. And when you cause interference with the work, the job don't get done. So I think they should both sit down, have a conversation, even bring the other people involved, so everybody can get a clear sight of what's going on. Because
should
I think
he
it's some
have
other
to
stuff going
explain
on.
to this nigga anything with his business stuff?
No. I don't think he should have to explain to anybody about anything. I think him and her should have a conversation about how he feels and why he feels this way, so she can get a clear understanding and not feel like she's feeling uncomfortable of how he's been walking around this motherfucker. Because when people do that, it's based off of a feeling, and I think there's some type of feeling still there that they didn't close the chapter the way it should have got closed.
Because she might not even be catching it. Her new dude is making him uncomfortable with the way he look at him, with the way he answers, with the way he answers shit, the way he say. He's making him uncomfortable. Like, damn, this nigga aggressive. Like, he got a problem. He act like he got a problem. She might not be catching it because she's busy doing her little shit. You know what I'm saying? But she done brought this nigga to help. So yeah, he gotta let her know, like, hey, yeah, it could be all bad.
I'm just to the point where,
because she probably had to tell him, like, I'm gonna tell you right now,
something about it.
I used to date this nigga.
Right.
Before you, I was with him, but we still do this for the kids. So this nigga, like, bitch, you got me here. So, and for the free, and it's non-profit. But non-profits get money though. He probably paid for something. I don't know.
They get a few dollars, but they don't get much.
Communication rules the nation. I don't got nothing else to say. Y'all take boss's word for it. You know what I'm saying? Have a conversation. Because I already would be like, me, if this is my environment, I can't let you bring anything into my environment to make me uncomfortable or bother with my, you know what I'm saying? I already might got to deal with a badass kid or some shit that's going to make my environment off. Now, I'm willingly allowing you to bring me some negative energy? Nah. What was the score?
Right. I don't know.
No doubt.
I don't know.
Indiana.
Did they win?
I didn't look. I thought you.
I didn't either.
Oh, you ain't got no TV in there?
No. Not at all.
Oh, you got to put the TV up in your shit too.
Right.
I got my shit on the wall already, and the TV right there. I just gotta mount it. Still haven't mounted it. Football
Indiana
season,
won.
I'm definitely.
Indiana won 130-121.
Okay. Shout out Ron Lee, Carnegie in the house. You made it to the very end, bro. You came in at the very end. You might gotta catch the recap. You know what I'm saying? A lot been going on. We missed probably 2 weeks, so the Puffy trial is going on. It's interesting. As far as what I'm seeing and hearing from it, based on, because there's no cameras allowed in there, there's just transcripts from people, and it seems like there's people on the Puffy side, there's people on the prosecution side when they give these reports every day. It's at about a 60-40 for me, Puffy. Meaning it looks more like he'll get off than go down, but then you'll see some reports that are just crazy. Like the girl that came on today, she came on and said he threatened to kill her and throw her in a lake because when he discovered she worked for Death Row at some point. It's just a bunch of shit. But what they did discover was there was only 25 bottles of baby oil and not 1,000. The internet just ran with some shit. It was only 25 motherfucking bottles. But have you peeped any of the?
I ain't watched none of it, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it.
It's interesting.
I just been hearing shit. I ain't watched it, but I did hear a lady say, the RICO Act, the RICO is going to stick if they can find out that he's using the pharmacy for the drugs that he's getting under a false name. Because they ain't supposed to write you no fucking.
And the judge literally was like, "What are we doing? We're not proving
a RICO, right?
Is he a creep, freaky, nasty,
Yeah.
domestic violence? Yes, they're trying to prove this RICO shit. So they're trying to see if he paid to, and then the human trafficking. So is he paying to move motherfuckers around?
But that's not human trafficking if he's paying somebody to move somebody.
Are these separate charges, or are these all a part of this RICO? And so this is what I asked somebody today. Bill Cosby got like what 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
R. Kelly got 30.
Mm-hmm.
Is he gonna be closer to the Bill Cosby or the R. Kelly?
The Bill Cosby.
And that's kind of what I said. But a lot of motherfuckers respond to me when I ask that question with R. Kelly. And they say even longer. They say he's never getting out. He's going to get life.
R. Kelly had a minor.
Several tapes of minors across several state lines.
That's the problem. He took them with... See, that's the thing with R. Kelly. They got him taking these girls, saying that he took them to the show.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're transporting minors,
right,
across state lines. That's what got his ass that time.
Right, because even some of the girls were actually legal in their prospective states.
In their prospective state, but once you cross another state line, you're not legal.
It ain't right, yeah.
Right, and so that's why I said it's going to be hard to stick him with the trafficking shit because they're ordering these motherfuckers where they at. I ain't transporting these motherfuckers nowhere. I'm ordering these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling them up to come on in.
Some of the key witnesses is one of the male escort niggas. I think his name is the Punisher. He said he said it never felt like a person in distress. It always felt like this is some freaky motherfuckers who want to do some freaky shit. He said he was uncomfortable sometimes and couldn't perform because Puffy right there watching him. He said when he would walk in, Cassie would give like specific instructions, like eyes on me, don't look over there. You know what I'm saying? The very first day, the very first day, there was another escort who pretty much said, they asked him, they was like, did you urinate in her mouth? And he was like, yeah, but actually she stopped me and suggested it, asked me had I ever done it, told me when I was doing it wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it's shit working in his favor, it's shit working in their favor. The shit about Kid Cudi blowing up the car, they threw some of that shit out.
Because it's all speculation. It's speculation.
No. The car blew up. What happened was when they rent this, it's the Tory Lanez shit. The shit that they had didn't have his prints on it. So the car blew up and it's somebody's prints, but the prints did not come back to him. But the girl today, but listen though, the girl today is saying she was in the car with him when he went to the house to do it. So that's where it's out of spec, because now you have a witness saying she was in the car the night you went to his apartment. Y'all leave, they explode. Like she said she was there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But it's all because she's got to say, yeah, I seen him go over there to the car and blow the car up. She has to say that.
Right.
And if she can't say that, it's all speculation.
Right. But I'm saying they're pretty much trying to use her to say she was with him the night he went to the house and his shit blew up. But the prints don't. The prints from whatever the explosive shit don't. That nigga
don't match. Right. So,
Did you meet a nigga? You met a nigga at Kid Cudi? This shit is crazy. And then the other shit is, that nigga made her mom allegedly made her mama and daddy give him $20,000 for her fucking with Kid Cudi. Found out she was cheating with Kid Cudi. He go tell the mama and daddy, like, do you know what she been doing? She cheated on me with this motherfucking peon. And they was like, oh no, don't leave, like, don't break up with her, don't. And he made them. They had to go pull some money out of their house. They paid him $20,000 so that he wouldn't quit fucking with her. You know what I'm saying? But all of this is still not a crime, though.
All this was a money play for cash, bro.
Right. So y'all gonna pay me in order for this bitch to stay around me and give y'all some money over the next few years. You know what I'm saying?
It was all this is a smear campaign on Puff, and this is a money play for cash. The hotel then gave her $10 million.
Oh yeah,
Puffy gave her $50 million.
And they saying the liquor company gave her an undisclosed amount of money too. Come
on, man! It's a play for her. Smear campaign on him. We put the smear his ass in. We put the. I believe, and this is me. I believe.
Let me go ahead.
I believe the liquor company is the reason why she even came out.
Absolutely. I believe they approached her and came with that. Mike Larry says they're saying Lauren London was working with Diddy to get Nipsey and all. So I want y'all to understand this. This is what a lot of motherfuckers don't already know. Nipsey Hussle and Puff Daddy had a relationship for hella years. 10-something years. Sean P. Diddy Combs is the executive producer on Victory Lap. He's on one of the songs. So this, when all this other shit was going on, when the Puff shit first happened, and motherfuckers was like, oh, anybody that fuck with Puff, Jay-Z, I said it. I actually said it on Facebook. I'm like, so y'all saying Nipsey Hussle was gay? I asked motherfuckers. But a lot of motherfuckers don't know that far. Him and Puff had a great relationship. They was friends. Puffy is the executive producer of Victory Lap. The one and only Nipsey Hussle album. Everything else Nipsey has is a mixtape. Before he died, he released his only album. There's only one album. Puffy is the executive producer. Puffy's also on one of the songs. If you watch the documentary for it, you see him in the studio with Puffy the whole time he's making that album. Cassie and Lauren were friends, but they were friends because this is my bitch, this is your bitch, and they hung out a lot. So I don't know where the narrative of Lauren lured him to. No. They was already friends for years, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z as well. When he did his pay for play $100 albums and shit, Jay-Z bought like 100 of the $100 albums or some shit. So he already was friends with these niggas.
No, I think they're getting it from when because I know what Mike Larry's talking about. That somebody went on the internet and put, you know how they do this motherfucking.
Andrea Alvarez says Nip says Lauren introduced him to Diddy.
Right.
May have. Yeah. I know that shit was for years and 10 years though. And they had a relationship and were friends for years. You know what I'm saying?
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what's on the internet right now. That Lauren and Cassie was friends first.
Mm-hmm.
Before Lauren and Nip was together. They were friends. Lauren and Diddy was friends. Diddy told Lauren to go over to Nipsey. Lauren introduced Nipsey to Diddy. Diddy didn't know him. This is what's on the internet. I'm not saying
so where is this though? Because Andrea Alvarez says Nip said that. So where did Nip say that?
Yeah, it's in the thing. And Puff said it though. Puff said Lauren introduced.
But where does he say that?
He was inside the studio when he said it. But it's a clip. I'm gonna go grab it. I
just want to see the clip. So that means they introduced 10 years ago? The nigga been dead for what? 3?
Yeah, but the saying is Lauren introduced Nip to Diddy, and it's a thing. Nip saying, "I met Diddy through Lauren."
Right. I just haven't seen it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I know he is the executive. I know that they're all in there together. They together a lot though. The four of them.
He said that on the video. He said that.
He used her to lure. He had something with the first.
Everybody.
Big U killed him first. Now Puffy killed him. Like that's the shit I don't get. Like y'all forgot all the Big U killed him shit. Y'all forgot all the government killed him because they don't want the documentary, Nick Cannon's documentary. Remember Nick Cannon's documentary about Dr. Sebi? With Nipsey Hussle was doing the Dr. Sebi. Remember that? Like it just fucks with me because it changes. Because niggas was like, they killed Nipsey because of the Dr. Sebi documentary. And then Nick Cannon says, I'm gonna pick it up because he died. And then Nick Cannon went through his shit with the TV network and they banned Nick Cannon because of the Nipsey Hussle Dr. Sebi shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, then it was Big U killed him. Now it's Puffy, and then Lauren pulled him in, and then now Puffy hired Shitty Cuz. I just be lost. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, and I'm just saying this is what the internet. You know how the internet.
Yeah. I know. I see a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying?
The internet will fly with whatever they wanted to fly with, and then people gonna side how they side, and they change. Everybody changes. They fair weather fans. They'll change.
Mike Larry says longer than 10 years. So yeah, that's what I'm saying because I know it was for a long time. Like when niggas didn't fuck with it or follow it, I would see him with Puffy. You know what I'm saying? A long time ago. So maybe when he was just kind of fucking with Lauren, the introduction was made. You know what I'm saying? Because there was periods where they weren't appeared to be together to me. But he could have known her forever and they could have came out publicly as a couple. So I can't say she didn't introduce him. I'm just saying at the time the introduction was made, they might have not been together though. He might have had her line. They fucked around. You know what I'm saying? It happened like that.
Nip said it. Nip is a video where Nip saying, Lauren introduced me to Puffy.
Right, but what I'm saying is, it could have been prior to them having a relationship.
Yeah, being a couple.
That's what I'm saying.
It could have been way before.
It could have been, it could have been we're in a restaurant. Oh, Nip, meet. You know what I'm saying? But the narrative is like she was sent like a torpedo. You know what I'm saying? It could have been.
That's how the internet thing is. It's like,
right. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like if me and you are in khakis and Mike Larry walk in and then Q Ball walk in and I say, hey, Mike Larry, meet Q Ball. You know what I'm saying? Because we all here. So the way it went, it could have went a bunch of ways. You know what I'm saying? The nigga said this nigga got locked up for Nip shit. He said Puff offered him money to... Nah, where the fuck you see that? The nigga that got locked up for Nip shit, he said Puff offered him money to do it. Then after that, Shitty Cuz ain't dead? That nigga ain't dead? The nigga that killed Nipsey ain't dead? What?
So much shit. Motherfuckers just...
Yeah, that one threw me. The nigga that got locked up for Nip shit said Puff offered him money to do it, then he came up dead. The nigga who killed Nipsey is not dead. He got his ass whooped. The Mexicans beat his motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Oh, see. This nigga read some shit on the internet, it be law. That shit is crazy. An interview of what?
Yeah, that's the internet. Yeah, the internet is saying that, Andrea. That Lauren was sent to watch Nip.
Any clip a motherfucker make, boy, be law. Niggas don't do no research or look at nothing. Like, that shit be law. Like, bro, y'all gotta start Googling and researching and going to watch some videos. That nigga that killed Nipsey is not dead, bro. I don't know. Secret Menu Podcast on a Tuesday. We appreciate y'all tapping in. Y'all know what it is. Friday night, we will be back for the motherfucking sneaky link.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Boss, it's Tuesday. Give us some game to get us through the rest of the week.
Oh, I don't want to go too deep. I'm gonna leave y'all with something. I don't want to go too deep either. I'm not gonna go too deep. So don't believe everything you see. Because you can see something with your eyes that'll tell you one thing, and your eyes reading it to your brain will tell you that your eyes seen something different. I'm saying that to say this. We've been trained and really made believe that everything that goes on, everything that happens, everything that's done is law to a degree that's what we were taught. So let me use this for example real fast. I'm not going to stay too long on it. It might throw a lot of y'all off. Our eyes see things, and we have things that run from our eyes in our head that sends a signal to the brain. And the brain sends that signal back to the eyes to tell the eyes that's what it was. Our hands, feet, taste, all the same thing. It all leads to the brain. And I want y'all to stay with me for a hot second. Our brain has been enclosed and has never seen anything, has never known anything. It's been enclosed all its life. But yet it can tell us exactly what we see. It can tell us exactly what we feel. It can tell us exactly what we taste. Right? Have you ever thought about or ever took time to think, how can something that's been enclosed, that's never seen anything, tell me that's what that is? Or that's what I feel? Or that's what I taste? When you've been in this matrix for so long and you ain't tried to understand anything outside of what's been taught, you never question anything. Take time, question some things, take time to do some homework about things, take time to understand what's going on in life. Because a lot of us is just going through life with no understanding what life is. Yeah, I'll take a good motherfucking care of y'all. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all want with that. I'm going to leave y'all with that, and I'm going to see y'all on Friday.
Before you repost anything, research it twice is my fucking thing. Now, I understand the internet say some shit, but do your due diligence, people. Because at the end of the day, I know these are just celebrities. These motherfuckers got families and kids and shit, and that shit just be moving, and then the narrative change, and then the energy behind the message don't be the same when the shit be wrong. Like I said, when Nip died at first, it was the government killed him. Then it was Big U had him killed. Then it was the Dr. Sebi documentary. Now it's Puff Daddy killed him. You know what I'm saying? Just do your due diligence and do a little research. You know what I'm saying? A nigga on the street just can't tell you something without you calling me a nigga. Hey, bro, a nigga just told me at the store. You gon' verify it if it's a nigga at the store. Verify some of this shit y'all see on the internet too, though. You know what I'm saying? Lauren Jackson, good to see you. You feel me? We'll be back Friday night for the motherfucking sneaky link. Diego Red is saying peace.
Money Boss is saying peace.
And we out of here, man. We up out of here.